Now in algebra, the y-intercept is interpreted as the y value when the x value is 0. In a regression context, the y value is the value we can expect of y as x is set to 0. And it will always have the same units as y. Now, sometimes the y value can be interpreted in a meaningful way, and sometimes not. I mean, really for the most part, the slope is our most important number. The y-intercept may or may not be important too. This uncertainty differs from slope, which is always interpretable, at least from within the range of data. In fact, between the two concepts of slope and y-intercept, the slope is the star of the show, with the y-intercept serving as the less famous but still noticeable sidekick. And as we'll talk about later, slope and y-intercept are only reliable when between the smallest and largest x values of our data. Interpretations outside that range may not be reliable. And for the most part, our slope will be looked at between those ranges. Y-intercept may not be within that range. All right. Colby put $100 in his savings account. The graph below shows the amount in the account that would increase over the next 10 years. So what do the slope and y-intercepts represent? Well, looking at the graph, you can see that the y-intercept is right here. That comes out to be about $100. So the y-intercept is basically what Colby started with. He put $100 in the account, and that was my starting value. For slope, it looks like that if you go up 5 and then to the right 10, you would have the slope. So 50, excuse me. So up 50 over 10, that would be a slope of $50 for 10 years. So the y-intercept is that Colby started with $100. The slope is that Colby earned $50 in 10 years, or basically he earned $5 a year. All right. This linear equation here shows the cost of a medium pizza at Round Table Pizza with different numbers of toppings. So the cost was essentially $15.19 plus $1.49 per topping. So what's the y-intercept and what does it mean? Well, the y-intercept would be this number right here, $15.19. And since my x value deals with the number of toppings, the y-intercept is going to be the price for no toppings. So a medium pizza with no toppings would cost $15.19. So the slope would be the other number, the $1.49. $1.49. And that's saying that each additional topping costs $1.49 to the cost. Now, Jody paid $21.15. How many toppings were on her pizza? Well, in this case, I would set the cost equal to $21.15 and solve for topping using a little bit of algebra. So, in order for this to work, if you subtract $15.19 and then divide by $1.49, well, let's do that. So if you have $21.15, I subtract the $15.19. That gives me $5.96. And if I divide by $1.49, enter, I see that Jody must have had 4 toppings on her pizza.